Okay, yeah.
Disgusting.
Now that we have checked that out, let's, Jesus, this area is so small. Let's zoop over here, and we'll talk to this guy. See what's going on.
Oh, it's you. This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over.
Okay, I'll go deal with him.
Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know.
Let's steal his journal. The excavation is going to be one of the harder ones, I can tell. Hired some diggers out of Raven Rock. They all said they were experienced miners, but I guess they're not used to running into trouble as they dig. Places like this, you never know what was buried long ago and have to be ready for what you come across. In case there were some unfortunate losses. Operations stalled. While I'm at it here, hold on. Get that letter. Let's see what that said. Hope this message finds you quickly. That's where we complete the initial, but run into unexpected difficulties. Come when you can. Alright, well, we're here. And I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to fight some Draugr. It's like a Draugr, only French. Yes, we have French zombies here in Solstheim. You can tell from the name of the place, Solstheim, that it's very French. It's not French at all. I'm just saying stuff. Because it's expected when you're a streamer that you have a constant, like, verbal dialogue going on, whether there's something interesting happening or not. Oh my gosh. Eric.
Just feels right, sir. Of course.
I should just install a mod that just lets me carry infinite stuff, because that's all I'm doing to poor Eric here, since he can carry infinite stuff, is periodically I just hand him infinite stuff, and he has to carry it. Oh, we forgot to turn in those pendants while we were in town. Jeez, we got a lot of potions in our inventory.
Lead on.
Yep, that's a dead miner. Oh, a Death Lord. Now we're talking. Dude, an ex-Kodiak likes spending elizibar. LOL, yes. That's okay, that's what they're there for. You know, if you weren't spending them, something would be wrong. We're gonna have to soul trap this guy again. Whoa! That felt pretty satisfying. Well, there we go. Just had to pick up one expensive skull, and suddenly, the way into the mines is deeper. Now, of course, that's not good enough for me. We're gonna go all the way. This dude's stuff was like levitating. That's kind of cool.
At
First,
Hey
I thought I'd
Eric,
miss
we're gonna
you.
hand you a bunch of
course.
crap again. For Deathlord, he died quick. I mean, I am a pretty bad dude, so makes sense.
Let's get going then. By the 9th.
I hear a word wall, but I guess it's still covered. Or maybe those boots were the thing making that sound. Hold on, let's go back in here. No, there's a word wall here somewhere. Oh, now I'm really excited. I thought I was just going to be getting a magical book out of that place, but if I'm about to get a word too, I'm going to be double extra happy. Maybe triple. Can you be triple happy? I'm going to be triple happy. It doesn't matter if people say I can be. I'm gonna be.
Any luck? Well, perhaps there's some hope for it. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 septums to hire replacements. I never get tired of that sound.
At least he's honest, man.
It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe there'd be more to this than that, but I guess not. I'm just looking for things that we can do out here. I mean, we can do that one. I got so many just random quests, man. Okay, we've been out here once because that one dude... Somewhere there was a guy. Yeah, that's a... great explanation. When we got the Stalrim armor, there was a guy out this way. I guess we'll go to Ashfallow Citadel and head north. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Stalrim armor. Soon we're gonna kind of break mechanics and cut loose, assuming that the things I want to do have not been nerfed. And if that's the case, it is gonna be G-R-A-T, great. Wait, that's Grat, which is an enemy from Final Fantasy VIII. But close enough. It's gonna be great. And hey, if we can help the Skulls take this place back, that'd be pretty cool.
Don't get too far ahead.
Why don't you keep up with me, buddy? Man, I remember being out here in Blood Moon, man. Everything was so much bigger and more frightening. I thought, anyway. Hold on, he wants to talk?
You follow me.
Whoa! They can actually talk?
You follow me.
Yeah. Since when can these dudes talk?
Frigid. Elizibar.
This is a new development, and I hope they don't realize that I've killed like 100 of them.
You follow me.
Right on your heels.
You follow me.
They've got a king or something. Look at this.
You strong help frigid. Frigid in all places, all of world within great water. You strong help frigid. We family, we strong, you stronger. Biltamak, run. Prize beast, run. Who will drive him? Yes, away.
What?
Biltamak, fear. You bring him, follow you. Yes. Biltamak, prize beast. You find, he follow. Biltamak, love meat. Give meat. He follow. You go. Wafatu.
Okie doke. He pointed over here like there's supposed to be meat hanging around, but I don't see any. Does it matter what kind of meat? I'm sure I got something.
It just feels right somehow. Having... Of course.
Here we go.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright, so that's a weird quest we just picked up.
Frigid.
I really feel like I should go read a wiki or something. And figure out what's going on here. Figure out the best course of action so I can exploit it mercilessly. There we go. Ice Spirit, look out. I have no idea where Bilgamuk went. There he is. Good boy. Hello, Rednecks 12334. We are just drowning at the moment. Bro, get on top of the ice. Thank you. Yes, sir. We're just busy drowning and freezing to death. Pretty typical when you're in the frozen north of coldness and northiness. And got a follow. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. super cool of you. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, and hopefully we see you some more.
Pilkemak follow you. Pilkemak no strength. Tribe kin stronger. You stay. Help more. Tribe kin missing red cross. Need for God speak dance. You bring red cross. We dance.
Okay.
Here like this. Go bring 2 hands of red cross. Be friend of tribe kin.
I mean, it's cool that the Reeklings here have learned to talk and all that. Like, I dig that and everything. But this is never going to end well for them. Okay, so we got to go find some Scathe Craw. That'll be back in the ash stuff. Hold on, just 1 second. I wonder how much, I almost said ash, how much Scathe Craw my man is carrying over here. Because I know I've given him a bunch. Why is it turning
Just
green?
feels right somehow.
Why is it turning
course.
green? So there's 7.
Let's get going then.
How much more do I need? 2. Alright, well that's not a big deal. We'll get the Scathe Craw. Should be some just right up here. Not too far. These are dragon bones, bro. Okay. Don't know why dragon bones are hanging out here, but they are, apparently. Got Red Mountain looming in the distance. Pretty cool. This is a weird color. I don't know that I've seen the game pop out this color before. It's actually kind of weirding me out a little bit. Which I guess is probably what it's supposed to do. I don't know who killed the dragon. That dragon's probably been there for 1,000 years or something. Although it wasn't there... I don't think that there were any dragon skeletons in Morrowind and Blood Moon when you come out here. It's also been several years since I played and did that DLC. Well, back then we called them expansions. So maybe there was something going on there. I don't know. Eventually this guy is going to want me to kill the Nords. And the Nords are going to want me to kill this guy. Like, I don't know if I've already, like, chosen a side by just talking to him and doing some random missions.
Red grass. Good red grass. Later we burn. Now, final task. Then you tribe give. Bad Nords sell Thirsk bears. Live by water. Bother tribe kin. We fight. You strong. You help. No more bad Nords. Bad people. They come fight us. We fight back now. You know. We know. Come fight.
Okay, so they want me to go kill the Nords. I feel like I need to go talk to the Nords and figure out... Wait. It's just locked me into this? Come on, bro. You can't just, like, lock me into murder the Nords. What if there's better loot doing it the other way? Alright, we will just not join the assault. Great. Let's go down here and talk to the Nords and get their side of the story. Not that the Reeklings are giving me their side of the story, but I'm not just going to go massacre a bunch of people when I have not been promised payment in advance. That's really kind of, you know... I mean, the Skulls live pretty rough, man. They've been out here in the frozen frontier of nothingness for 1,000 years, you know? Now everybody's rolling in trying to take their stuff, just like everybody's rolling in and taking the Reekling's stuff. Man, I'm playing a Nord. You can't tell because of my frozen ice armor that I'm wearing,
Then
but
train them. What are we doing here? We should either get used to staying here or be preparing to retake the hall. You're having us do neither, and I can't stomach it.
But your stomach isn't my problem. We'll act when I say we do, and not before.
Well, you'd better say something, and soon.
hello. Look at my follower. He's already gotten comfortable. He's stolen some of their bread.
What do you plan on doing?
What do you mean?
We're not going to be lounging around in a hall anymore, so you'll have to be a little more useful. You can't make me down here.
I hadn't really thought of it. I'm still hoping we can go home.
This is home now, boy. Start living.
Wow. Dude, speaking some truth
What
there.
now?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Your worry helps nobody.
It's not your fault. There were too many of them. Nobody could have known.
Sorry,
Don't you
friend.
see, though?
I can't make
None of that
anything for you
matters.
down here.
I'm going to
I'll
go
need to
down
get
as
back
the
to my forge.
unworthy because of that rabble.
You don't have to live like this now, though.
Unless you're ready to go fight those things, just leave.
If you're a talker, go talk to my wife.
That's inappropriate, buddy.
Unless you can help, leave us in peace.
I'd be better
Well,
off.
I've been
really
waiting to
kind
try
of
to talk
place.
to you, but you all keep having like 17 other conversations while there's some weirdo in ice armor standing at the edge of your camp. Alright?
What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The Mead Hall, up there on the hill. Some Reeklings have taken it over. With tenacity and numbers. It didn't help that we'd grown a little too comfortable up there. Too much mead, too many stories, too few battles.
Kappa, 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 kappa.
Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again. Well, I hope you'll come back around. Looks like you
Okay,
might be
let's just
just
talk
the
to
thing we
everybody.
need
If you're
to
a
wake these
talker,
idiots.
go talk to my wife. We brought ourselves out here, along with our shame. We used to be proud warriors.
Yeah, I know
but
that
we
part.
let that
Or I
sweet
guess that
life
part.
get the better of us.
You're soft and...
Reeklings. Those filthy vermin. They came in numbers. Waves of the things. One at a time. They're pests. But with this many. And so here we are, out of our home. Do you know of the Skull? The Skull is a group of Nords who live up to the north of here. They're always talking about their connection to the natural world. It's a lot of nonsense to me, but they seem to get by. A long time ago, a man named Hrothmund left the Skull to form his own tradition. Warriors in the wild, living like the Nords of old. They would hunt, they would fight, and the mightiest among them would rise up as leader. But those days are behind us now. Until next time.
I don't know who I'm killing yet.
It just came on.
I
So
might have to go
just
consult the wiki
leave
to
us,
see who gives me
please.
the best loot, because if somebody's got like a unique magical artifact that I get, well, you know, that might just persuade me. But we're just going to see what these people all got to say here. I would have talked to all the Reeklings, but only one of them really seems to be able to talk.
That depends on.
Here you
I
ask.
fight, I protect the hall, I bring in meat. And I think I could take on.
Yeah.
But because I'd rather drink a mug of mead at night instead of training until.
Gotcha.
Wish he would just lighten up.
I mean, you guys did lose. Maybe you should have, you know, done the thing.
You don't know the half of it. Bujel's just embarrassed, I think. Doesn't help that her husband is one of the loudest complainers. She's always been quick to shame. Kuvar. He thinks we've all gotten a little too soft. I can see what he means looking at Elma. At least. And don't tell Elmas I said
Got
that.
that.
You don't know that.
Let's try this. There was
she's
another
always been quick
conversation
to
option here,
shame.
I thought. Yeah, there we go.
All my life, she's my big sister.
Okay.
Don't worry. Most people can't tell we're related. But she's always trying to be the one in charge. And feeling terrible when something goes wrong. Until next time.
Alright.
I don't really have time for this.
I don't even want to think about what those
Okay,
creatures are
blacksmith.
doing with my
A new
fires.
batch of the ash fire should be ready for bottling soon. Unless the Reeklings used it from battle.
On himself.
Not everything is as dire as
I make it, drink it, ship.
Everything is as
Okay.
Thirsk didn't always make its own mead. But
Gotcha.
those gold grubbers at the East Empire Company started charging more than their share for
That I
brewing gold.
believe.
We still buy what we have to. But
As
I
many
make
much as you
I
can. Great. You're a warrior.
I wouldn't be at... These days I focus a little more on...
Gotcha.
It drives Kuvar mad, but someone has to do it or the place would be a little...
Cold. I gotcha.
Well, Actually, now that I think of it, I have been missing the... If you could somehow get up there and grab a bottle, I'd be a long way
Okay,
towards
we can
forgetting how
Come to
miserable
mock
it
our
is.
that's-
shame
talk to
like
you.
the others?
Talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you. Wasn't there one more? I thought there was one more.
Got any meat?
Are there really just 5 of them here? Okay. I guess there are.
Don't judge this place. We could make home wherever we are.
Really, Kuvar.
I'd be better off with some meat in my belly, but the air in Solstheim is almost as sweet.
You've been
Until
huffing a
next
little
time.
too much of that Solstheim air, I think.
I brought down as much as I could when we ran off, but it will only last so long.
Alright, well, we'll go grab a bottle of mead here, and then I'll deliberate on exactly what we're doing, because the Nords just want to kill all these dudes. And these dudes just want to kill all the Nords. You know, it's a little from A, a little from B. And I really wish that there was a third option where I could get them to peacefully coexist, but I guess there's not gonna be. And those Nords are kind of sad, like, honestly. Kill them all, both tribes, death to all! That is certainly a possibility. Alright, so where are we going to be finding some of that mead? I want to complete that quest before we get involved in any murderating or murder-facing or mutilating or mangling or any of that kind of stuff, which we are very likely to get to any day now. There are no bottles anywhere, man, and all these barrels don't have the beer in them. Wait. Yoink! In my previous life, I was a astrophysicist, so that is a physicist that studies stars and other stellar objects. So back when I was, before I got my PhD, that's what I did, is I simulated nuclear reactions in the stellar cores and stuff. Specifically, it was all supernova kind of calculations, but that was a long time ago. Going on like 10 years now. Hey, a frost troll. Who has been fighting somebody? Presumably my buddy up there. Yeah, Ninja Weasel, it sure has been like 10 years. Time moves on. It doesn't wait for us as much as I'd like it to.
We wouldn't be on this beach.
That's not fair. We can still take it back.
Once the rest of you are done licking your wounds, of course.
Have you been by Thirsk? Oh, that's the stuff, all right. You're a good friend to Thirsk, and to me, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go pop open the wiki, and I'm gonna look at this stuff, and I'm gonna figure out, like, what we can do here that would be the best way. So, like, the best way to resolve this. Because I hate to just murder everybody. I mean, we could just murder everybody. But I'm trying not to murder everybody, just people that I don't like. And right now, I don't really mind either side here. Let's see. Starting quests. Chief of Thirsk Hall and retaking Thirsk Hall. It is only possible to complete one of these. Well, you can start the Reekling Chief's quest. Still decide to support the Nords camp to the east, as long as you haven't agreed to wipe them out. And if I help the Nords retake the hall, then they'll give me, like, side quests. Whereas the Reeklings don't. Reeklings in residence only appears during the chief. Sure, the hall stays the same. Reeklings in residence. First time you enter. Okay. So what's the reward? Scrolling down to the bottom here. Oh, there's actually a decision point if you help the Nords out. So that might be more interesting. It looks like there's something interesting going on there. And then what do you get for the Reeklings? After all the Nords are dead, the Reekling soldiers begin to walk back to the hall, and the chief turns and convinces you will take over his spot and throne and become the new chief. Ha! Okay, these both sound kind of fun and kind of funny. So if we go with the Reeklings, we can have one of them as a follower. That doesn't particularly interest me. So now what is it that the Nords will do? Aside from giving me quests and stuff? I can't even tell. There's so much text on this wiki, I don't even know where to look. Okay, I can't tell what the Nords give me, but they'll give me quests. New emote. Just kill them all. I don't want to just kill them all. Killing them all is too easy. There are more people to kill if we go after the Reeklings, though. And we could always kill them later. Well, you know what? It looked like there was more interesting
Unless
talking.
you can tell, leave us in peace.
If I side with the Nords here, these nerds, and we take the place back, and we do whatever that was, because it was like, here's one choice and here's another choice, and we navigate that decision, and then we do their quests, and then we can kill them all after we've gotten all the maximum loot out of them.
Need my help?
I wouldn't call it that. Down here to catch our breath, and then we'll be back in the hall once I get the Reeklings. We're just out here temporarily, to regroup. Longer than I would have liked.
Well, let's do it.
Well, look who's back. You're ready? Well, let's move then.
Master calls.
Are you all going zombie mode?
He draws near.
Oh, look, it's 2:30 in the morning, so...
Lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've
No,
lived
it's just
up in the hall.
it's just an emote.
But look here. This outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation, and he volunteered in a second.
That emote is based on a fractal I generated way back when I was in undergrad. So I made I had a program that played around with stuff. What is that? That is a Julia set, and then I reflected it around like a particular line, and it turned out to look like that, which kind of vaguely looks like a little Buddha kind of posing, except he's made out of fractals. The full image is bigger than that, of course. That's just like the shrunk down to 64 pixels or whatever size. I tried to recreate it last year, and it just didn't really work out.
Over here.
I couldn't find the right parameters to feed it to the Julia set. Oh, there's more out here. Guys, we gotta kill him.
Guess it's off here now.
A fractal is... Let me kill everybody, and then I'll just show you some examples. Hello, Chief. Me strong, by the way. Anybody still alive? Money. Certainly a fan of that. 14. How long is this going to take to finish? Do you know? I do not. I just thought it was pretty cool looking. Like, I was just messing around, and I got to that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and coincidentally, it looks like something.
Oh, that was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling? Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me?
Your what?
My second. If we're going to take up residence here again, I need to get the blessing of Rothmund again. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say?
Okay.
Well, let's not waste time talking about it then.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go do this thing. This must be what that, split point on the wiki.
I'm going to stay here and check on the meat.
Yeah, you're gonna go get drunk. We all know what you're gonna do, buddy. Alright, well, we certainly murdered a whole lot of people. We're going to some barrow. Which is... where? Where does she want me to go? I don't see it on my map. Oh, it's up here. Oh, please don't let there be a dragon up there, because I don't want to fight a dragon right now. I'm a Christian. Okay, I see no drag. Never mind, I hear the dragon. Dagnabbit. Well, let's just hope we can sneak by. Oh good, the dragon is fighting some Draugr. That's good. Leave me alone, dragon. Hello, frost trolls. Bro, well, we're not chasing him. Wait, there's nothing up here? I thought this was the way across. Fine, we'll do this. We'll go around and over. like that. Alright. I thought that I didn't expect to be going on a little journey here.
Aye. Are you ready to go inside?
Yeah, let's go.
The burial he brought a group of true warriors away from the soft life of the Skal to know the wilderness.
Okay.
I know that sounds a little silly. It's pretty simple. Rothmund's axe is in there with him. Anyone who attempts to take hold of it has the... No, nothing like that. He doesn't need to bat.
Great.
In my case, since he's already deemed me worthy, he will... Really. Let's not waste any time then.
Great, let's get this over with, because I gotta go show this dude what fractals are. Fractals... I'm gonna say a bunch of words, and they may not mean anything. But somebody who doesn't do this stuff, fractals are mathematical formulas that when you plot them, or I guess you don't necessarily have to plot them, but they're mathematical formulas that show self-similarity. So a common trait of fractals is that if you graph them and you zoom in on the picture, you will then see replications of what that picture looks like in that smaller scale. And it's really hard to explain without just showing it to somebody, so... Okay, the draining water is kind of cool. I gotta admit, that was neat and unexpected. Oh, a chest full of loot. Another chest full of loot.
So I just need to take hold of it.
Alright, let's see what happens.
You seek my blessing for the leadership of Thirsk Hall?
Hey, it's that same NPC voice.
I do. It is I, Bujold. You blessed me in the past, and now I've rid the Hall of Reeklings and returned it to its rightful owners.
And well it is that this has happened. But I have always watched, and know that it was your softness that led to your own exile. You allowed your fellow warriors to grow weak, while the dangers around you mounted.
Then, the leadership is not mine?
No, nor is there any among you fit to serve. For a band in the wilderness, it is better to have no leader than a poor one.
Wow.
That was a little embarrassing.
Wow, okay.
Ashamed, but I guess that was the point. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothmund says, we need a leader, and I'm still the best person for that. Look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here.
Man, I'm going to tab out. Let's see what we got here. So we can either lie or not lie. Lying kind of goes against, you know, what you should do as a person. So we can lie, and if we do that... I'm sorry, I'm just reading this. So if we lie, we get a trainer. Oh, he's a master trainer. That's kind of cool, although I'm almost maxed out in heavy armor anyway. You know what? We're gonna do the truth. Like, you should always just rock the truth when you can. And I can no longer see my OBS window. Oops. Hold on. Sorry, that was a bad click. Let me fix that. Alright.
I was afraid you might say that. Well, looks as though I'll have to prove my mettle against you now.
I don't think this is gonna go the way she expects it to go.
Is that your best, huh?
Sorry about the magic sword that's paralyzing you and freezing you to death. Except I'm not actually sorry. Hey buddy, can I lead Thirsk? No? Okay. It was worth a try. Well, it's a real shame about that whole situation. So, we are in the middle of killing everybody, apparently. We killed the Reeklings. We killed at least one of the Nords that was being real silly. It's a good time. Oh, please, dragon. I don't want to deal with you. I just want to go back over here. Okay, buddy. Definitely did show her. Jesus, dude hit me pretty hard. Fortunately, I got some potions. I am so tired of fighting dragons. Come on, buddy. Just put right back down over here. What are you doing? Apparently he wanted to kill that troll that's up there. You gonna come over here now? Oh, that's how you want it?
I'll gladly kill you myself.
I think I hit him right in the snoot. There we go, we're hitting you with the paralyzed effect, so he shouldn't fly away. But boy, he was annoying. His fire breath does more damage than a lot of the dragon's fire breath has. Boop the snoot, exactly. Mr. Weasel. So, Eric. Buddy, pal, friend of friends. There you are. Eric,
Just feels right.
I've got a lot of stuff I need you to carry for me, okay? So, why don't we just start working on handing all this crap over to you. There you go. I mean, it's not too much stuff that I'm asking you to carry, is it? Just all this stuff that's really a whole lot of junk because I need to clear your inventory out. I mean, we've got ancient, like, dragon priest masks and just all kinds of stuff here. Wait, was that a statue of Debella? Where did that come from? Who knows? Who cares? Let's get on with this plot line.
Mead.
Alright, let's see what people got to say in here.
How do things go out there? Where is Bejeweled? Are you serious? How did she take it? Ah, I see. I hope she fought well. Did Rothmund recognize anyone else? Was it you? Is that why? Well then, I'll do my best to keep the Hall together until that day comes. Now look, I understand you were just defending yourself, and because you helped us retake the Hall, I'll look past it this once. But I wouldn't show my face in here again if I were you. Do we understand each other? See that you do.
On the plus side, they've cleaned the place up. Look at this dude, man. Wherever he goes, he gets comfortable within seconds.
Divine smile on you, friend. Kuvar isn't enough to frighten me off. Peace and a warm drink. We lost most of the batches we had. One is just ready to take it. You can't find them on Solstheim, but if you find yourself back in... They add a different kind of sweetness. Tart. Take a look.
So we could buy
what do
some
you
of
want?
that.
Make it quick. To tell you the truth, I've been a little distracted. I've got this idea. I want to make a reminder, so we never forget what happened the last time we got soft. I want to ring the whole hall with their little spears, mocking us from the past.
Dude,
making
I've got
us
like
work
100 of
harder,
those
fight
spears.
better. The only problem is, I'm gonna need a lot of spears. A lot. So if you could find a bunch of them for me, that would make it easier. Until next time.
I was able to salvage most of the latest batch of...
Okay, how many juniper berries does that guy want? And she wanted 50 spears? It just says
The
some.
rest was... about...
Hey, Eric, do you have juniper berries, like, on
It just
you?
feels right somehow. Of course.
I mean, there's a pretty good chance you do. You've got literally everything else in the game in here. Oh, he does.
Let's get going then.
Just one more mug of mead, and then I'm off.
Can't talk too much, I'm afraid. Oh, perfect. Just the right ripeness to... Enough for now. Last thing you want is the mead to run out just as the fire dies.
So we brought him, like, one handful of juniper berries, and he gave me 10 bottles of booze. That seems like a pretty good trade. I'm gonna... go get some of those Riekling spears I have, because I've got like 1,000,000 of them just hanging out in my house in the place. And once we do that, and I come back with that stuff... Why did I fast travel here? I could just went straight to Skyrim. We'll pull up web browser and I'll show some fractals. I don't think I have any fractal generation software on my PC anymore. If I had any tips on how to grow on YouTube, I would be bigger than I am.
Ready to go.
I'm not, I only have 1,000 subscribers. It really helps if you know somebody that can help you out. It's very hard to grow on YouTube. You have to spend time to understand the algorithm and stuff like that. And frankly, I don't know if it's really worth it these days. YouTube is trying very hard to push off any content creators who are not either already big or backed by big corporations. So starting out as somebody new, it can be a little rough getting going. And my 1K, I mean, that's grown over like 5 years or something. Like, that wasn't... It's not like I've gone out and I've grown explosively. I get several new subscribers on YouTube every month. And some of them leave comments, and we get to talk a little bit, and that's
Northern
great.
Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Probably, like, the only things I can say is... don't get discouraged. That doesn't just go for YouTube. That's pretty much everything. Don't get discouraged when you're doing something, when you have some kind of endeavor going on. Let's see if he turns hostile.
You, what do you want? Oh, I'm sure it will be. Give him here, and I'll get to work soon.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Make it quick. I won't be here much longer.
Ooh, big pot of honey. I know a bear that would like that. Has everybody just left? Where is everyone? No one's back there sleeping. No one's in here drinking. Dude fella is, you know, angry man. Oh, maybe he's outside. The forge was outside. Oh, but that's probably the secret. Like, don't get discouraged. If you got something you think is cool and interesting to do, then just do it.
You have no idea how good it is to be back here. Thanks for your help, friend.
Oh, cool. Just go do whatever cool thing it is that you want to go do. And if there's an audience for it, you'll attract that audience eventually.
Those things had filled it up with slop for their beasts. Elves helped me wash it out. It's not as good as it used to be. But I still am. I have friends in Raven Rock, and a few among the Skull. There's not much metal on the island itself, but cleaning out the forge was the easy part. And I can't You tend to wander around, don't you? If you come across any Skyrim or ebony in your travels, bring them back to Old Halbar. Help each other out.
10 Stalrim and 15 ebony. Jeez, I think I wish I'd had this dude's mission before, because I think I literally have this stuff sitting in my house. It's a shame I have to do this double hop instead of being able to go, like, where in Skyrim I want to go. But I guess that's the difficulty with having multiple world spaces, is they're not so easily connected. I'm trying to think back to older versions of this engine, and I don't think in Morrowind, if you put a mark in, like, Vivek City or something, and you were in Solstheim, I don't think you could recall to Vivek City. But it's also been a long time. Hey, little armored mud crab buddy, keep doing your thing. It's been a long time since I've done that. Okay, he wanted Stalrim. I got plenty of that. And he wanted ebony. He wanted 15 of those. Not a problem. This quest reward had better be worth it, because Stalrim is not easy to get. And once we're done with this, I think we're done with all the missions that we can get out of Thirsk Hall. So, Thirsk Hall! Who knew? I like that Thirsk Hall sounds... Wow, 3 people talking at once in my ear. I like that it sounds like Thirst Hall, you know? Like that's punny and it appeals to me.
I got this for you. It's nothing big, but I hope you like it. I've been looking for you.
I want you to know...
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Another note from your friend Rallis. Looks like that's it.
Alright, well that'll be great to do in the next video. And he's not there. Oh, she built the little thing.
Sorry. Nothing.
Get off Twitch now, I'll be back soon. Okay man, hey,
near.
if you hang on for like 5 minutes, let me just hand this to this guy.
I am his
Oh, we're doing this? Alright, well you have a great evening, man. You have an absolutely great evening, great night, great morning, whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again. And thank you for that follow earlier. I do appreciate that.
Keep away from me.
Yeah, shut up, Kuvar. You're a chump. I should just kill him.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Where's that guy at? I need the smith, so I can give him the thing. He must be sleeping.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Nope, he ain't here.
I'm proud of you, Hilland. You've held up well.
Thanks to you. You've taught me a lot.
There's more yet. Don't get too comfortable.
Are we hunting soon?
We are if I have anything to say about it.
Can't talk too much, I'm afraid. Enough for now. Last thing you want is the Mead to run out just as the fire dies.
Okay.
You, what do you want?
Should have went with the Reeklings. But no, I had to be like, oh, we'll get like 17 quests. Where? There he is. Okay, here, take all this crap.
Just in time, too. Kuvar was starting to give me some... You come back if you ever want some fancier armor yourself now. Looking to protect yourself?
What does he
or
sell?
deal some damage?
Wow. Okay, so this guy actually sells Stalrum gear. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Good day.
Well, this is a good place to pause. I said, I realize that the person who was gonna go to has exited Twitch for at least a minute, but I did promise to talk about fractals a bit, so we'll do that here. Since we've just completed all these Thirsk Hall quests, which is kind of cool.